Tasdemir is spending an awful long time chalking his cue now.
Okay, 15 points for the match. Well, he didn't get the typical good leave, but he has a pretty good leave.
Long off the top side of the red.
Mm-hmm. He's also looking at, oh no, he gives up off the yellow.
First, has to watch where the red goes. That may be what he's looking at. The risk.
Yeah.
The risk is that as he goes up here this way and comes around to go long, that this red ball banks back.
So
that's why he's trying a different shot.
Looks like he's going to reverse. Oh, there he goes. Look at that.
He gets a different kiss.
Yeah,
but a tougher one to spot.
Well, this is a nice shot because you know you'll be fairly safe if you miss.
Three or four rails?
Four. Three. You never can count this guy out.
Long off the right side of the white. Or is that too long?
I think, I don't see how you could do that. This is a bear. I don't know. You can't. I don't see anything off the white.
Okay, let's start to get wild then. How about a reverse out?
Yeah, that's Blumdahl might play that. Oh, he's playing two rails first.
Oh. And where's the third one?
Right next to the white. There it is. You know, Blumdahl very well might have played the long reverse. That's not Ceulemans' type of shot. Where the shot he played is more his style. Old-fashioned style. I think if Ceulemans and Sang Lee both win, they'd meet in the next round. Two years ago, Ceulemans beat Sang Lee in the first round. Gotta love this guy.
No. See, all the balls are in the center of the table. It looks all nice, but it's not all that
No,
great.
it didn't turn out perfectly. Well,
He keeps looking at going off the bottom side of the white here, but I think the angle is bad for it. Keeps looking at it and then waving it off.
Well, the problem is there's a couple of kisses. He might bank the white into the red. he might meet the white down at the second rail.
Actually, going off to our right isn't so bad.
I like that too.
Oh, he's doing it. Yeah, he missed the kisses, but
he left a pretty big one. That was pretty much of a gimme. There you go. Didn't get lucky. I think he'll play 4 rails off the right side of the yellow. That's my first impression. Going to play it left hand? Oh,
yep. No, he doesn't
have to.
Doesn't care at all that the Ceulemans cue ball is nearly frozen.
Too long. Well, I'd say that was a sellout. I could use at least 3 good shots.
Oh, many. Which ball do you go off?
The white.
Yes, I love the choice.
And he'll probably play a short angle. No, he's going to go.
Well, one good thing is
maybe 5. Perfect position. Now, the best thing here is if you can drive the red to the right short rail, and it's out of the shot. He didn't do it, so it might be in the shot. Well. Oh. Can you do the same shot?
Yes. Perfect. A polite apology for getting a little bit lucky.
And Tasdemir wasn't too amused either. He nodded, but he didn't think it was as funny.
Well, the problem is the dividing set of a match in a single elimination tournament.
That's tough.
And to be eliminated by a stroke of luck.
That hurts.
Does that make you feel better or worse? To not be beaten on skill?
That make you feel worse.
Tough to say that when you're playing Ceulemans, that you're not being beaten on skill. Yeah, this is pretty. There's a positional pattern here too. Off the shooting the natural off the white.
Yeah, he might shoot it a little thinner than normal with a little draw to keep the speed off the white. So he shot it hard. I don't know. He just wanted to cinch that one, I guess. I'll have to draw that and ask him why he played it hard later.
Now 4 off the red.
I think he'll Yeah, he might be doubling the rail. No, he's going up to the left end of the table.
2.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
9-2.
Ceulemans
6 points away from advancing. But on the other hand, Tasdemir is 13 points away from advancing.
Now, there are a couple of shots here. What's your choice?
Oh, off the
He's white
right
ball.
side of the...
He's white ball.
Yeah, off the right side of the yellow.
Going long or going straight in? 5 rails or 3?
I think I'd play 3 because then you're hitting the yellow ball full and banking it back out of the way of the possible kiss. That's what he did. Well, he got unlucky there, but he has a pretty good bank.
Yes, this is a pure system bank.
5.5 to 1.
Yeah. He's got to come off at 4.5 right there. So he's at 5.5. 5.5 to 1 to take him directly in there.
Perfect. Well, he's not getting much luck there. That looks like
That's
another
bank.
Mm-hmm.
This one looks like he should be coming off perfectly at 3. So if he goes from here to just a little past 2, he's off at 3 and should be right in there for that. It's actually a very good approach angle. And if he makes a horrible mistake, like he's off by a whole diamond, he can get it from behind.
That's true, but
I think he's going from behind.
it's not as easy because coming in, you also have
he's going long.
And I disagree with that completely. Because the other way, if he had hit it to a full, he could have gone up to the upper long rail and back and made it. But of course, I guess he was playing a position shot. I don't know. He should lose because of that.
Well, that's pretty unforgiving of you, Bob. Now, Ceulemans going to go long here?
Yes. I don't think so. Well, such nice control.
Tough to reach,
Yeah.
to shoot the red, off the red. So what do you do?
You get the bridge and play rail first off the red.
I haven't seen anyone use a bridge in a couple of days here. They used them in the preliminary tournament.
See, he's tried to see if he could reach it left-handed because it's a pretty easy shot.
There are a couple of different ways. You could go rail first. You can go directly off the red. He's trying rail
playing
first.
rail first, yeah.
You can shoot soft.
Oh,
Yes.
he made it.
Yes.
He hit his hand on the rail, I think. He shook it.
Now he's in decent shape. Natural off the white. Concern on the kiss back.
He doesn't want to bank the white into the red. Now he's looking 5 rails off the red.
Or off the white. He can...
I'm just mentioning what he was looking at.
Ah, right.
Now he's back to the first
If he would listen...
No,
Oops.
he's paying 5 rails off the red.
The lesson to take away from this is that it's worth going to extraordinary lengths to miss kisses.
Right.
Because kisses are so destructive of your shot. I mean, they so rarely are helpful.
You lose all control.
Well, the referee called the last three. Ceulemans 3 points away from advancing in this tournament.
What a guy. I have to shoot this with some speed, I think, to get it short enough. Yeah.
In the groove. In the groove now.
Right off the red up to the right hand end of the table. Uh-oh. We caught Ceulemans blowing his nose on tape. That might be the first.
I hope that wasn't the handkerchief the referee uses to clean the ball.
Look at that, he's playing a short angle off the other side of the red.
It's a good choice. The red's not in the shot at all.
Oh.
Ooh.
That could cost him.
I'm predicting that unless Tasdemir can pull out a run of 11, he's going to have a tough road ahead in this match.
Well, he's got at least 2 points here, I'd say. You bank the red up to the upper right corner, and you can.
Oh, he's got to be careful as the red comes out. He dodged the kiss there.
Can he make a short angle off the right side of the red here?
Red?
Yeah.
Ooh. You have to dig for it.
And now he's looking at double rail off the red.
By short angle, you mean come this way?
Yeah, but you have to elevate on that. So now he's looking at maybe doubling the rail or...
Okay, let's see what he does.
He's playing right-handed, so he's trying to make it 4 rails coming up behind the yellow.
Or 3. 4. Oh, not enough. That's pretty much a sellout here because...
That's not an easy shot, Nick. You're going to go off the right side of the white?
Yeah. 4 rails, or 5 or 6. This pattern.
Yep. He has some kiss issues to think about.
Well, as long as he doesn't send the white parallel to the perpendicular to the rail.
He's not. He's going 6 rails off the other side of the white. That's good. Oh man.
Wrong pattern.
That was a nice try.
He wasn't watching. He was not watching the telestrator.
Now, well, this is no picnic.
No, because whatever he's going to do off the yellow, if he's going to go thin to do this, then the problem is this yellow ball coming in here and knocking the red out.
I think he's
got to do something.
He's doubling the rail. Doubling that upper long rail.
Yeah, that lets him hit the yellow ball thick. That's a truly superior shot. I mean, the action, it was like the ball had a brain.
It shoots so softly, that was beautiful. Well, there's a couple of shots along the rail here. One is in through here, but he's going to play ball first. So now he's going to reverse around the table because that makes the red a big ball, but that's too short. Well, one advantage is it puts Ceulemans at the other end, but still, he has to go off the right side of the white here. I like this because it's also a safety shot, but they're not thinking that. All he needs is one good hit here, and he'll win the match. He got it. He didn't get it.
It seemed to die.
Yeah, it did. It didn't have the right spin.
Cross table. Off yellow.
Yep.
Here it makes sense to make the end rail the third rail. Because the red is far enough away from it that it's not too small a target. No.
How about that? Cross table drop in with only 3 rails.
Is that your prediction here?
Yeah, it is.
So he's going off the white. So when we speak of drop in, he's going to hit here, and then it's both going to go like that. Drop in there.
The other guy's white ball should bank up right into the table.
No.
Okay, this is a similar shot that Ceulemans just had.
Is there any real alternative than going off the right side of the red?
I don't think so. I guess you could try to double the rail off the red. But he's not going to do that. If you hit the red too thin, then it might be kissy.
Right, so he didn't.
No way to go around that, I don't think.
He found it. He almost
no,
found it.
Yeah.
And now,
ladies and gentlemen,
3 off the left side.
He's looking at them both.
Is it 1, 2, 3, or off the right side of the yellow? I don't like it.
He's looking at the yellow only, even though he has a shot off the red. Yeah, he's going to use high English, I think, no, he isn't using high. He's going to spin the ball. Beautiful. This is getting nerve-wracking for Ceulemans.
Now here, this is a matter of sending the red to the correct position. That is to avoid a kiss. Going here and hitting full, diving into the cushion like this to send the red away from the yellow. Otherwise, there's a risk of just sending the red off one rail into the yellow.
He still might get a kiss. She's unlucky.
Yes, he drove it. The problem when you do that is making the shot isn't always so easy. You spend all that effort aiming to miss the kiss, and you ignore where the ball's going.
Okay, here's an interesting shot. Going off the red is tough because of the cueing problem.
Going off the white is tough because it's a tough shot.
Yeah, he might play 2 rails first and then the red. He made that earlier.
Yes.
Oh, man. I think he was pretty sure he was going to make that.
Leaving no fun for Tasdemir.
This is a no fun shot.
Yeah, even if he could go off the yellow, getting up there to cue it isn't so easy. He's going to drop it in.
Yeah, that's what he's looking at. That's
Yes.
no easy shot, though.
Yes. So the drop in goes off the left side of the red.
That's about all he has. I'll bet you he plays this hard enough to bring the white all the way back to the left end of the table in case of a miss. I don't think he'll drop in softly. Oh, he made it though. That proves that they do play a little defense. The speed he chose there.
There's a long reach here. The ball's more than halfway down the table. So he's looking at shooting from this side, although it's only a few inches closer to him.
Well, a player of his caliber should make this one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, just drops in behind the red. I don't know if this seems like a long match to you, but 2 of the other 3 matches are still going on. Now it's getting dicey here at 13 to 11. Anybody's game. So who do you favor? The guy at the table who needs 4 or the guy in the chair who needs 2?
That's a good question. All depends on how easy this shot is here. I think he's thinking of 7 rails.
Yes. And just in case that's not apparent to the viewing audience, you get a chance to see it right here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And he sold out.
And Ceulemans will win this match because he's going to be, this is an easy shot, and he's going to be careful about positioning the white to leave another shot.
And now if he can drive the white into the upper long rail, it will come back to the lower long rail, and he'll have another shot. See, there it comes. Well, he didn't get lucky there. But now I can make it off the red.
As he's looking, he moved around to the side of the table so he could see if that cube can get past the white once he hits the red.
Okay, this is for the ball game.
For Ceulemans to move on. Well, they started applauding pretty early.
There it is. That was a wonderful victory.